Anybody want to people kneel, take a seat a little bit? They had George Floyd laying on the concrete. We can sit down on the concrete.
So now protesters are coming and sitting in the middle of this parking lot, right in front of Michael's Petco, Bed Bath & Beyond, on East State Street. And it looks like they're doing similar as what they did at Saturn Park, where they were sitting.
Gorgeous if no one's told you yet. Everybody here, beautiful.
And the leader, the Rockford Youth Activism leader, is right here, this man in the white jacket and white hat, and looks like they're going to be sharing. So I'm going to go quiet so that you can listen in to what they're saying.
On this side over here too.
People are trickling in, still trickling in. Here's a little bit to see what group. People are still trickling in, again shouting Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives Matter!
And so they're sitting in the parking lot, Bed Bath & Beyond, Kirkland's, Petco, and Michael's here on State Street. They're circling and shouting Black Lives Matter here right in the parking lot.
Black Lives Matter!
We're just a little ways from the van.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives
People are still trickling in. That's why we're waiting to see what they're going to say. As you can see,
Coming in right now. Can everybody hear me adequately? I'm good? Yeah? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna prepare. I got a written speech prepared I'm gonna give. And then I got somebody that reached out to me who was at some of the protests in Minneapolis who has a unique experience that they want to step forward and share. So after I speak, I'm going to pass this on and they'll speak. And then for me, I'll grab this again and then we'll keep proceeding. So, alright. Alright, so over this last week in America, I've watched different black people come forward and speak to and sometimes people feel like for the black community. In most of those speeches that I heard, I haven't really felt represented myself. Whether it was T.I. and Killer Mike in Atlanta talking, or some statements I've heard, seen some athletes put out, they just didn't feel like things that, it felt like the same thing that I've been hearing and that people were saying in history books for the last 30 or 40 years, and it didn't seem like anything new. So, I took some time to go through the recesses of my spirit and try to find something different to say that wasn't just echoing the same sentiments that I feel like specifically young black people have been told over and over again. So, I'm not coming out here to try to enlighten white people or enlighten white America or inform or educate white people or inform or educate white America. If anybody from a different race or from a different ethnicity or different nationality leaves here and they feel like they've been more informed or their eyes have been opened to something about the black plight or the black struggle in America, then that's a side effect. I come today to speak to the black youth, to the same youth that over the last 24 hours we watched a viral video of the police chief cast to the side. The same youth that whenever any kind of violent crime happens in the city of Rockford, get targeted based on the color of their skin, based on statistics and not based on their character or who they are individually. Those are the people that I came to talk to today. I didn't come to talk to the elders in the black community who for years have sung Negro spirituals to us, that their elders and ancestors used to sing when they were slaves and trying to get out of slavery. I didn't come here to say Bible verses to you.
Amen.
That was once used to keep us as slaves and once used to keep us oppressed.
Amen.
I didn't come here to you to tell you that voting is the answer to all of your problems, because we've been told that for the last almost 100 years, that voting was the answer to everything. I remember being a teenager watching Puff Daddy, Diddy go around and say, vote or die. Over and over again. Every time I turned on the TV somewhere on BET or MTV, it was a campaign about vote or die. It's a list full of black names who voted and died nonetheless. So that can't be the answer to this problem. That can't be the solution. When politics and the government and the economy of America was created and put together, it was never created for black people to prosper. It was never put together for black people to be able to take power and to control their own destiny.
Never.
It was always put in place to keep black people in control, to keep black people slaves. And I've been told my whole life that if a relationship begins on lies, then it can't last.
Amen.
And the relationship that black people have had with America begun on lies and deception. The system that is built in America was built on lies and deception for black people.
Amen.
You have a tree, and the root of the tree is no good. If the fruit that comes from the tree is no good, and when you try to cut the stems off the tree to get rid of it, or cut the branches off the tree to get rid of it, it breaks your saw and it ends up with your arm being broke. It might be time to cut the tree down and plant something new.
Amen.
It's hard for me to sit here, and I've seen a lot of people do it over and over again. It's hard for me to sit here and try to tell young black men it's not all cops.
It's all of
Or
us.
tell young black men it's not all politicians.
It's all of us.
It's not all people running for office or all people who are at the county jail. It's not everybody. Because we've been told that over and over again. It's hard to do that in 2020 when any young black man can Google how police began and what the reason for policing was. How do I tell somebody that it's not all police not bad, that it's just a percentage of them, when they can go back and find out that when it was created with evil intentions?
Slave catchers. Slave catchers. Slave catchers.
I know that anybody that's here, all the black people here have seen, just like happens all the time, anytime black people bring up the things that they impressed with, we told about the things that we should fix with ourselves first.
Amen.
We told how about we address gang violence? Or how about we address drugs in our communities? Or how about we address the things that we do to each other?
Same drugs they put in our communities.
And let me tell you something right now. Being born black does not make you more likely to be in a gang. Being born black does not make you more likely to be prone to violence or to do drugs or to sell drugs. But being born black in America does make you be more likely to be in gangs because of problems that Americans have systemically perpetrated. I can't sit here and try to tell somebody the problem that black people have is we selling crack to each other, when anybody can go and look and find out that crack was put into the hood by the government and cocaine was flew here by the government.
Yes, it was.
There was a time when you could tell young black men and young black women have truth. And you could tell them that the problems that they had was problems that they initiated, problems that they caused. Because there wasn't no way to trace that back. But we can trace that back now. And these problems now are rampant in our community. We did not begin these problems. We did not start these problems. And when I see people out here singing and crying next to the police, when I see people out here asking the police to walk with them, to me, that's somebody asking for somebody else to help them fix their problem. We can't ask the police to help us fix the police problem. The police should be trying to fix the police problem. It should be a community of police that's doing protests, a community of police that's sitting in.
Hi guys, I'm just going to take off my mask to do a little bit of an update here. So We're currently in the parking lot on East State Street, right of Michael's specifically, doing where the group has met. And as you can see, they're sitting around the leader of the Rockford Youth Activism as he's giving a speech to the crowd. Kind of seems like there was a change of plans in what they planned to do. They were going to turn onto East State, so they started in Saturn Park. They were going to turn onto East State Street and then keep going down to Kmart, stop in Kmart, and then go back to the Forest Plaza. It seems like their travel decisions have changed, so that's why we're here. Just wanted to give you a little bit update. The leader of the Rockford Youth Activism says that he has someone here from Minneapolis that was involved in those protests too that he's going to speak, so I just wanted to come out and give you a little bit of a brief update and then go back in so that you can go ahead and listen. So again, we are right in the Michael's parking lot, Bed Bath & Beyond, Petco, off of East State Street, where they've gathered and are just talking right now, as you've seen before, how they sit in a circle and just kind of talk. So I'm going to go back in to show you again.
And I think to myself, how long are they going to keep walking? How long are they going to keep marching? And you know what? I'm not going to stop doing this, and I'm not going to stop walking and marching and putting things together until we get a definitive, and we know for a fact that all four of those men, not only will they get the highest degree that they've been charged with, but then when they get charged with the highest degree, that the judge won't be crooked and try to shave the time off, and they'll get the full penalty just like they would if they were civilians. I'm going to tell you something right now. Because like I said, I'm speaking to the black folks out here. And the black folks know what I'm saying. And for the people who don't know black folks like that, I'll explain this last little bit to you.
Okay.
If you think what that happened in the last 8 to 10 days is a problem, wait till you see what happened to your cities, to your counties, and to your country.
Okay.
If those 4 men do not get the full penalty of wait till you see what happened. If them men don't get the full penalty allotted by the law, all the black folks that should be here, not here right now, but they gonna slowly get here. They gonna slowly come together. And if the things don't work the way they're supposed to, they all be out here in these streets, and you ain't gonna have no way to be able to close stores and tell people to stop shopping, because we're gonna be here from morning to night, every single day. So I hope you can share the people in other cities, I hope you can share the people in other states, and I hope that we all adopt the same mindset. Because for years, when one black person do something, he get the penalty of every black person that never did anything in the whole world. So these 4 white men gotta get the penalty of every 4 other white men who done did it. Or whatever race they is, they gotta get the full consequence for it, so that we know that that's a sign being shown that things have changed. Because that's gonna be a sign of faith. And if we don't get that sign of faith, for all we know, in a year, we gonna have to be back out here doing these damn marches again, and I ain't doing it.